For Q4 Week 1, our session is all about exterior angle inequality theorem, triangle inequality theorem, and Hinge theorem. The objectives of the session: at the end of the session, the students are able to, number 1, illustrate the exterior angle inequality theorem, triangle inequality theorem, and Hinge theorem. Number 2, solve problems involving theorems in triangle inequalities. Once again, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. So, our session for this week is all about inequalities in triangle. But before we begin with the first theorem in inequalities in triangle, we will start first with exterior angle equality theorem. So, ano bang ibig sabihin nitong exterior angle equality theorem? Now, it states here that for any triangle, the measure of an exterior angle is equal to the sum of the measure of its two remote interior angles. Okay, so let's try to scrutinize. Ano ba itong exterior angle? Ano itong remote interior angles? So I have here on the left side an illustration of a triangle. So there are three interior angles inside this triangle ACB, and we have angle 4 as the exterior angle. So once again, our exterior angle is angle 4, or we can say that that is angle CBD, because we all know in grade 7 mathematics that an angle can also be expressed as a number or a 3 capital letters. So in this case, ang ating exterior angle ay si angle 4. Ngayon, from the name itself, exterior meaning nasa labas ng figure. Now, ano tong remote interior angles? So pag sinabi nating remote interior angles, these are two interior angles that are non-adjacent to the exterior. Ibig sabihin, yung dalawang remote interior angles, dalawang interior angle na wala ni isa sa kanila ang connected or directly adjacent to angle 4, which is our exterior. So kung i-scrutinize natin, hindi pwedeng maging remote interior ni angle 4 si angle 1 and angle 2. Bakit? Angle 2 is directly adjacent with angle 4. And tinatukoy nating remote interior angles, these are two interior angles that are non-adjacent or directly not connected with any of the side of the exterior angle. Hindi rin natin pwedeng kuhanin si angle 3 and angle 2. Though hindi directly connected si angle 3, but again, angle 2 is connected with angle 4. Therefore, in this case, the remote interior angles of angle 4 in this particular case is angle 3, this one, or angle BCA. And we also have angle 1, this one, or angle CAB. Kasi itong dalawang angle na ito, kung titingnan ho natin, they are non-adjacent. These are interior angles that are non-adjacent with angle 4, which is actually our exterior angle. Ngayon, kung susundin natin yung binabanggit sa exterior angle equality theorem, which states there that the measure of an exterior angle is equal to the sum of the measure of its two remote interior angles, if we are going to relate this exterior angle and remote interior angles in this particular definition, we can say that the measurement of angle 4 is equal to the measurement of angle 1 plus the measurement of angle 3. Or the other way around, the measurement of angle CBD is equal to the measurement of angle BCA plus the measurement of angle CAB. Okay? So, that is the exterior angle equality theorem. Okay, so para mas naunawaan natin yung konsepto ng exterior angle equality theorem, let's have some examples. So, again, I have here the triangle na ginamit natin kanina. We have triangle CAB with angle 4 as its exterior angle. So, again, we all know that angle 4, this one, is equal to the sum of the measurement of its two remote interior angles. So, ito po yun. Huwag na natin gamitin yung letter kasi mag-concentrate tayo dun sa angles as a number. Okay? Now, we all know a while ago in our discussion that the interior angles, the remote interior angles, sila po ay mga interior angles na hindi connected dun sa ating exterior angle. Kaya si angle 1 tsaka si angle 3, yung remote ni angle 4 na wherein si angle 4 ay exterior angle. Okay? So ito yung unang problem natin. If measurement of angle 1 is 45 and the measurement of angle 3 is 70, then measurement of angle 4 is blank. So tinatanong sa atin ano yung measurement ni angle 4. Okay? So since we all know that angle 4 is an exterior angle and alam na rin natin kung sino yung kanyang mga remote interior angles, we can use this one to solve for the measurement of angle 4. So in other words, we have the measurement of angle 4 is equal to the measurement of angle 1 plus the measurement of angle 3. It only means that we are going to use these two angles, specifically the two remote interior angles, to determine the measurement of angle 4. And alam natin na si angle 1 at angle 3, base sa figure na ito, itong dalawang angles na ito ay remote interior angle ni angle 4. At kung babalikan natin yung given sa number 1, may sukat na ibinigay kay angle 1 at may sukat din na ibinigay kay angle 3. Substituting these values here, we have the measurement of angle 4 is equal to 45 plus 70. Simplifying this further, we have the measurement of angle 4 is equal to 115. Ibig sabihin, yung sukat ni angle 4, as far as this measure of the remote interior angles are concerned, ang measurement ni angle 4 ay 115. So ito po ay 115 degrees in terms of the problem in number 1. Now let's have another example. Now, number 2, it states there, if the measurement of angle 4 is 125, so given, si angle 4 ay exterior, and the measurement of angle 1 is 56, then what will be the measurement of angle 3? So again, base sa figure na ito, alam natin na si angle 4 ay exterior angle. Base sa itsura ng ating illustration, si angle 4 ay exterior. And identified na rin natin kung sino yung kanyang mga remote interior angles. So, i-apply natin tong relasyon na ito dito. So, we have here, the measurement of angle 4 is equal to the measurement of angle 1 plus the measurement of angle 3. Ngayon, i-substitute natin yung mga values na binigay sa problem number 2 dito. So, we have here 125 as the numerical measurement of angle 4 is equal to 56 as the measurement of angle 1 and measurement of angle 3, which is actually unknown kasi hinahanap natin. So, sa kaso nito, to get the measurement of angle 3, by transposition technique, we have 125 minus 56. Silipat ko lang si 56 dito. Ayan, so naging negative. So, simplifying this further, we have the measurement of angle 3 is equal to 69. Now this time, umpisahan natin sa unang inequality theorem sa triangle. So unang theorem natin sa triangle inequality, we have the exterior angle inequality theorem. So state muna natin ano bang sinasabi ng exterior angle inequality theorem. It states there that in any triangle, the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is always greater than the measure of either of two remote interior angles. So let's try to go back to our illustration a while ago. So we have triangle ACB. We have triangle ACB. And in this case, our given exterior angle is angle 4. So nasa loob niyang triangle ito yung mga, of course, yung mga interior angles. Okay? So, if we are going to relate the exterior angle equality theorem here, we all know that the measurement of an exterior angle is always equal to the sum of its two remote interior angles. So pag sinabi nating remote interior angles, sila ay mga dalawang interior na hindi connected. Wala ni isa sa kanila ang nakaka-touch dun sa part ng exterior. Okay? O walang connected doon sa ating exterior angle. Wala ni isa sa kanila. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng remote interior angle. Okay. So, sa kaso nito, the measurement of angle 4 is equal to the measurement of angle 1 plus the measurement of angle 3. So, these two angles are remote interior angles of angle 4. Okay? Kasi itong dalawang angle na ito, kung titignan nyo po, ulitin natin, wala ni isa sa kanila ang directly connected kay angle 4. Okay? So, kung i-apply natin, ano bang ibig sinasabi ng exterior angle inequality theorem? Sinasabi lang dito na yung sukat daw ng exterior angle ay laging mas malaki doon sa sukat ng remote interior angles niya. Either of the two remote interior angles. So, in other words, the measurement of angle 4 is greater than the measurement of angle 1. And the measurement of angle 4 is greater than the measurement of angle 3. Why? It is because the whole is always greater than its part. Okay? Yun po yung reason, yun yung rationale behind exterior angle inequality theorem. So again, exterior angle inequality theorem states there that the measurement of an exterior angle is always greater than the measure of either of its two remote interior angles. So again, para mas maunawaan natin yung exterior angle inequality theorem, let's use some examples. So I have here the triangle natin kanina. We have triangle ACB with angle 4 as its exterior angle. So the problem is, if measurement of angle 1 is 50 and the measurement of angle 3 is 75, then what will be the measurement of angle 4? And the follow-up question goes like this. What mathematical conclusion can be drawn from angle 4 if we are going to compare it with its remote interior angle? So first, let us try to determine the measurement of angle 4 based on its remote interior angles. So again, pag sinabi nating remote interior angles, wala ni isa sa mga interior angles na iyon ang connected or adjacent doon sa ating exterior. Okay? So again, the measurement of angle 4 using the exterior angle equality theorem, that is equal to the measurement of angle 1 plus the measurement of angle 3. So, substituting these given values here, we have the measurement of angle 4 is equal to 50 plus 75. So, itong 50 tsaka 75 na yan, yung mga given dun sa problem natin. Si angle 1 ay 50, si angle 3 ay 75. So, simplifying this further, the measurement of angle 4 is 125. So, nasagot natin yung unang tanong. Now, the follow-up question in this problem is, what mathematical conclusion can be drawn from angle 4 if we are going to compare this exterior angle with its remote interior angles? So, using the concept of exterior angle inequality theorem, we can say that the measurement of angle 4 is greater than the measurement of angle 1. And if you are going to compare the values, 125 is really greater than 50. And the measurement of angle 4, this one, is greater than the measurement of angle 3. And that's very obvious. Based on the measurement, 125 is really greater than 75. So that is the example about exterior angle inequality theorem. This time, let us have another theorem on inequalities in triangle, and we have here the triangle inequality theorem. So, ano bang nasa loob ng triangle inequality theorem na ito? So, it states here that in any triangle, the sum of the lengths of any two of its sides is greater than the length of its third side. So, kung meron kang tatlong sukat para makabuo yun ng triangle, kailangan yung dalawang side, pag pinag-add mo, laging greater than the measurement of the length of its third side. So I have here an example of a triangle. That's triangle ABC with small letters A, B, and C as the lengths. Mga sukat yan ng sides ng triangle ABC. Ngayon, para daw makabuo ang tatlong sukat ng tatlong measurements ng triangle, kailangan it must follow the concept or this particular theorem, which is the sum of the lengths of any two of its sides should be greater than the length of its third side. So actually, sa tatlong sides ng triangle na ito, namely sides A, B, and C, lahat yan ay may opportunity na maging third side. So tatlong kondisyones ang kailangan nating i-state. So pwede nating sabihin that A plus B is greater than C. Sa kaso nito, C ang ating third side. So A plus B is greater than C. Pero hindi naman natin, again, inaalis ang possibility na yung ibang side ay pwede rin maging third side. Pwede rin nating sabihin that A plus C is greater than B. Wherein, si side B ay yung third side natin. And pwede rin nating sabihin that B plus C is greater than A, wherein our A is the third side. Okay? Ngayon po, anong ang concept ng triangle inequality theorem? It states here na para ang tatlong sukat o tatlong measurements ay makabuo ng triangle, kailangan masasatisfy niya itong tatlo. Kailangan lahat yan ay laging true. Okay? Pagka may isang nag-false, ibig sabihin, yung tatlong sukat na meron ka ay hindi pwedeng makabuo ng triangle. Yun yung concept ng triangle inequality theorem. Okay, so para mas maintindihan natin yung triangle inequality theorem na diniscuss natin kanina, so ilagay natin sa example. So mag-perform tayo ng isang example. So our example number 1, determine which segments of the given lengths can or cannot be the sides of a triangle. So kung babalikan natin yung triangle inequality theorem a while ago, para ang tatlong sukat ay makabuo ng triangle, the sum of any of its two sides should always be greater than the measurement of its third side. Okay? So ang dalawang segment at ang dalawang sets ng segments na kailangan natin ditong test ay ito. We have 9 cm, 6 cm, 13 cm. And we also have the 7 cm, 4 cm, 3 cm. So mga sukat yan. Ngayon, ang question sa atin, alin sa mga ito ang pwede o hindi pwedeng makabuo ng triangle? So kung babalikan natin yung triangle inequality theorem, sinasabi po doon na the sum of any of its two sides ng isang triangle should always be greater than the measurement of its third side. So dahil tatlong sukat yan, lahat yan ay may opportunity na maging third side. So tatlo ang kailangan nating i-perform. So una, pwede nating sabihin na 9 plus 6 greater than 13. Simplifying that, that is 15 greater than 13. And that's very obvious. We all know that 15 is greater than 13. And this is a true statement. Pero hindi pa tayo tapos. Dahil yung ibang sides sa set na ito ay meron ding pagkakataon na maging third side. So pwede nating sabihin din na 9 plus 13 greater than 6. Sa kasong ito, si 6 ang ating third side. So we have here 22 greater than 6. 22 is greater than 6. And we all know it that 22 is really greater than 6. So this is a true statement. And pwede rin nating sabihin that 6 plus 13 is greater than 9. In this scenario, our 9 here is the third side. Simplifying this, we have 19 is greater than 9. And we all know, obviously, that 19 is really greater than 9. So again, this is a true statement. Ngayon, dahil na-satisfy nitong sukat na ito, itong set na ito, yung triangle inequality theorem, we can now say that 9 cm, 6 cm, and 13 cm can be the length of the sides of a triangle. Why? It is because it really concurs with the concept of triangle inequality Inequality Theorem, which states there that the sum of any two of its sides is greater than the measurement of its third side. Lahat yun na-comply nitong set na ito. Now, let's try to check kung itong second na ito ay compliant din sa triangle inequality theorem natin. Ano? So again, just like what we did on this side, we can say 7 plus 4 is greater than 3. Wherein our third side here is 3. So sabi natin, the sum of any two of its sides should always be greater than the third side. I-check natin kung mag-a-apply dito. No? So that is 11 is greater than 3. And obviously, we know that 11 is greater than 3. So it's a true statement. Pwede rin nating sabihin that 7 plus 3 is greater than 4. In this case, 4 here is the third side. So 10 is greater than 4. We all know that 10 is really greater than 4. So again, another true statement. Pwede rin nating sabihin that 4 plus 3 is greater than 7. So, 7 is greater than 7. Actually, pagdating sa kasong ito, this is a false statement. Correct? Why? Because 7 is not greater than 7. It's actually 7 is really equal to 7. So, 7 is greater than 7 is a false statement. Ngayon, ano ang implikasyon nitong 7 cm, 4 cm, and then 3 cm? Dahil may isang condition dito na hindi nag-comply doon sa concept ng triangle inequality theorem, which states there that the sum of any two of its sides should be greater than the measurement of its third side, we can conclude that 7 cm, 4 cm, and 3 cm cannot be the length of the sides of a triangle. So example number 1 is actually a perfect illustration of triangle inequality theorem. Ano bang ibig sabihin? Paano ba gumagana yung triangle inequality theorem? So, yan po yung example number 1. Okay, so let us continue with example number 2. So, tungkol pa rin ito sa triangle inequality theorem. So, it states there that the lengths of segment AB and AC in the triangle below are 13 cm and 8 cm respectively. The question is, what is the range of values of segment BC? So, ito po yung triangle sa baba. Okay? Sinasabi po dito na si segment AB daw, ito ay 13 cm. And segment AC ay 8 cm. Now, ano daw yung mga posibleng maging sukat o range of values ni BC? So, ito po ay application pa din ng triangle inequality theorem na sinasabi natin sa triangle inequality theorem na the sum of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the measurement of its third side. So dahil tatlong sides yan, ang pinagkaiba lang yung segment na ito, hindi natin alam kung ano ang eksaktong sukat niya. Pero tinatanong sa atin yung ano yung mga posible na maging sukat niya. So tatlong conditions ang gagamitin natin dito. So una, 13 plus 8 is greater than BC. Ina-apply natin yung triangle inequality theorem ha. Sa kasong ito, si segment BC, siya yung third side natin. So, for first condition, simplifying this one, we have 21 greater than BC. So, ang sinasabi lang sa first condition, si segment BC daw ay pwedeng maging any measurements na mas mababa kay 21. Okay? So, sinasabi ni first condition, pwede kang any measurement na mas mababa sa akin as 21. So, pwedeng 20.5, 19 cm, any values that are lesser than 21. Kasi sabi dito 21 is greater than BC. But then, hindi natin inaalis ang possibility na yung 13 cm at 8 cm ay may opportunity na maging third side. So, that will lead us to the second condition wherein 13 plus BC is greater than 8. In this condition, 8 cm siya po yung ginawa nating third side. Okay? So, simplifying this further, since we're just looking or we're asked to find for the range of values of BC, by transposition, BC is greater than 8 minus 13. Basically, we do the transposition, so we change the sign. So, BC is greater than -5. Take note, segment BC is any values that are greater than -5. So what are those? It can be -4.5 cm, -4 cm, -3 cm, -2 cm, -1 cm, 0 cm. Now, if we are going to analyze it further, we're talking about measurements here. So, hindi natin pwedeng tanggapin ang negative measurements. Take note that a triangle side cannot be negative. Real life, mga measurements ito Mga real life applications ito. And in real life, we don't deal with negative measurement. So what I'm trying to point out here, hindi natin pwedeng i-consider ang second condition as a basis o basihan para malaman natin yung range of values ni BC. Kasi nag-negative. Okay? So, hindi rin natin inaalis ang possibility na yung 13 cm ay pwedeng maging third side. In other words, we have 8 plus BC greater than 13. So again, sa condition na ito, si 13 cm yung ginamit natin as the third side. So since we're looking for the range of values of BC, we will transpose 8 on the other side. We have BC is greater than 13 minus 8. So basically, naging negative kasi nilipat natin. Oo, kasi as we do the transition, we change the sign. So segment BC now, by simplifying this further, we have BC is greater than 5. So in other words, sa third condition, sinasabi niya, yung segment BC daw ay pwedeng maging any values that are greater than 5. So what are those? Pwedeng 5.5, 6 cm, 7 cm, so on and so forth. Ngayon, kung ikukumpara natin yung first, yung second, at yung third condition, lumalabas po na si BC ay may possible values sa first condition at sa second condition. Let's try to compare. Sabi sa first condition, 21 is greater than BC. So, any values, in other words, any values na pwede nating i-associate kay BC basta mas mababa kay 21. Kasi 21 is greater than BC. At sinasabi naman sa second condition, si BC naman daw ay pwedeng maging any values that are greater than 5. Isipin natin, pagsamahin natin. Take note ha, si BC ay any values na mas mababa kay 21, pero mas mataas kay 5. In other words, pag pinag-isa natin yan, pwede nating sabihin that BC is greater than 5, but less than 21. Okay? Ngayon, kung titignan po natin yung solution na ito, ang haba, di ba? Sobrang haba niya, sobrang tasky, so masyadong madetalye yung solution. But in this case, we have a shorter method. So the other method goes like this. So third side is greater than D but less than S. Okay? Pagka mga ito pong senaryong hinahanap, range of values, may dalawang given measurements ng triangle, hinahanap yung range of values ng nawawalang segment, pwede natin itong gamitin. Okay? Ano po yung D tsaka S na yan? Tandaan, ulitin ko, yung D ay difference nung dalawang given sides doon sa triangle. So, yan. Yung third side is yung side na hinahanapan natin ng range of values. While the S here pertains to the sum of the two given sides nung triangle na given sa problem. Ngayon, kung gagamitin natin ito to determine the range of values of segment BC in example number 2, ito po mangyayari dyan. 13 minus 8, D is the difference, again, of the two given sides. So, 13 minus 8, and then the S, the BC here, rather, is the third side. Siya yung hinahanap natin. And the S here pertains to the sum of the two sides given dun sa example, dun sa triangle. Pag sinimplify natin ito, segment BC is greater than 5, but less than 21. So, you compare. So, you have naman option. Pwede mo pong gamitin itong madetalyeng triangle inequality theorem or pwede mo itong gamitin itong formula na ito. Okay? So that is example number 2. Okay, so let's continue with example number 3. Again, still about triangle inequality theorem. Okay, so example number 3. Warren has 2 bamboo sticks with measures 12 cm and 21 cm, respectively. If he will make a triangular picture frame, what would be the range of the measurement of the third side of the frame? So para mas ma-picture out natin yung problem, gawa tayo ng illustration nung triangular picture frame na gustong gawin ni Warren doon sa example number 3. Ito yung gusto niyang gawin. Yan yung illustration niya. Yung simple illustration ng example number 3. So 12 cm yung sukat ng isa, meron siyang dalawang bamboo sticks, ayan, and 21 cm yung isa. So out of this measurements, balak niyang gumawa ng triangular picture frame. So actually may pangatlo pa. Ang tinatanong sa atin, ano yung mga posibleng maging sukat, yung range ng measurement ng third side, para makakabuo talaga siya ng triangular picture frame. So kung iisipin po ninyo, apply nyo ulit yung triangle inequality theorem na may 3 conditions. So medyo mahaba, no? So practically speaking, in example number 3, to determine the range of values of the measurement of the third side of this frame, pwede natin gamitin yung formula natin kanina. The third side is greater than D but less than S. Wherein the D is the difference of the 2 given side. The third side is yung hinahanapan natin ng range of values. And then yung S is the sum of the measurement of the 2 given sides do sa triangle. Now, let's try to substitute everything here in the formula. So that is 21 minus 12, difference ng dalawang measurement. X here is the third side, and 21 plus 12, that is the sum of the 2 given sides. By simplifying this, our third side now, the measurement of our third side is any measurement that is greater than 9 cm but less than 33 cm. In other words, any measurements na mas mataas kay 9 cm pero mas mababa kay 33 cm. Yun lang ang pwedeng maging sukat ng third side para mabuo yung triangular picture frame na gagawin ni Warren. Yung po yung example number 3. But again, I'm not limiting yourself to do the other way, yung triangle inequality theorem. What I'm just pointing out here is we have a shorter way to determine or to answer this problem like this. Okay? So that is example number 3. Okay, so let us have now the last theorem, and that is the Hinge Theorem. So basahin muna natin ano ba ibig sabihin ng Hinge Theorem. So it states there that if 2 sides of one triangle are congruent to 2 sides of another triangle, but the included angle of the first triangle is larger than the included angle of the second triangle, then the third side of the first triangle is longer than the third side of the second triangle. So medyo technical, no? So ilagay natin sa illustration para mas maintindihan at ma-picture out natin ano ba yung sinasabi ng Hinge Theorem. So ito po yung illustration niyan. So kung i-analyze natin sa problem na ito, meron siyang dalawang pares ng sides na equal. At meron mga given included angle sila. Pag sinabi natin included angle, kung babalikan natin yung discussion ng SAS postulate, pag sinabi natin included angle, siya po ay angle which is exactly in between, sa gitna ng dalawang adjacent sides ng isang triangle. Yun po yung included angle ng triangle. Okay? Ngayon, if we are going to check segment AB based on the markings, that is congruent to segment DE. Okay? Yan yung unang pares ng side na equal. Second, segment BC is congruent to segment EF. Ayan. So may dalawang pares tayo ng side na equal. Okay? Ngayon, we have here angle E or angle DEF o angle E na lang para mas madali nating ma-picture out. And angle B is 30 degrees. If you're going to check, hindi po sila equal. Angle E is greater than angle B. The measurement of angle E is greater than angle B. Yun po yung sinasabi sa Hinge Theorem kung i-relate natin dito. If two sides of one triangle are congruent to the two sides of another triangle. Ayan o, ulitin ko. If two sides of one triangle are congruent to the two sides of another triangle, but the included angle, again, the angle that is exactly in between the two adjacent sides of a particular triangle, but the included angle of the first triangle is larger than the included angle of the second triangle, then the third side of the first triangle is longer than the third side of the second triangle. Kaya lang sir, parang ang labo pa din. Lagyan natin dito. Segment DF is greater than or is longer than segment AC. Kaya lang sir, parang ang labo pa din. Parang malabo pa din siya. Ilagay natin sa konteksto na ito. Eh ano ngayon sir, kung mas malaki si angle E, siguro ang tanong nyo sa isip nyo, ano ngayon sir kung mas malaki si angle E kay angle B? Anong relasyon nun dun sa mga third side? Okay? Tatandaan nyo po, ito po yan ha. Bawat isang angle sa triangle na yan ay may mga opposite side. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng opposite side? Si angle D, ang opposite side niya, itong si segment EF. The side that is exactly in front of the angle in a triangle. Katapat niya, in short. Si angle E, ang kanyang opposite side ay si segment DF. Okay? Si angle F, ang kanyang opposite side ay si segment DE. Okay? Ganon din dito. Si angle B, ang kanyang opposite side ay si segment AC. Again, pag sinabi nating opposite side, in terms of the angle, the opposite side is the side that is exactly in front of the given angle sa isang triangle. Okay? Si angle A, ang kanyang opposite side ay si segment BC. While si angle C, ang kanyang opposite side ay si segment BA or segment AB. So, anong relasyon ng sinasabi ko dyan? Take note, class, the bigger the angle, the longer is its opposite side. Parang ito. Yung buka, yun yung angle, ha? Mas malaki po yung buka nung angle, mas mahaba yung opposite side. Isipin nyo na lang triangle yung nabubuo, no? Mas mahaba yung buka ng angle, mas mahaba yung distansya ng mga paa. Isipin nyo, triangle itong ginagawa ko, no? So, kaso nito, angle E, anong relasyon ng sinabi ko dito? Okay? Si angle E is 80 degrees, si angle B ay 30 degrees. Paano namin, sir, mako-compare na yung third side ng first triangle ay mas mahaba kay third side of the second triangle? At the first place, wala siyang measurement. That's a very good thinking, a good processing. Logical naman siya. Ngayon, anong magiging basihan natin para masabi natin na si segment DF ay mas malaki kay AC? Take note na yung angle na pinanggalingan nito, which is 80 degrees, ay mas malaki kesa kay angle B na 30 degrees. Kaya natin nasabi that segment DF is greater than segment AC. It is because of their angles na pinanggalingan nila. So in other words, in this case, the bigger the angle, the longer the opposite side. And the smaller the angle, the shorter its opposite side. Yun yung dahilan bakit natin sinabi na segment DF is greater or longer than segment AC. Kasi si DF, ang angle na katapat niya ay si 80 degrees. Si AC, ang angle na katapat niya ay si angle B. Eh, mas malaki si angle E kay angle B, kaya si DF mas mahaba kay AC. Yun po yung ibig sabihin ng Hinge Theorem. Okay, so for us to fully understand the concept of Hinge Theorem, let us have some examples. So, complete the statement by writing less than, equal, or greater than in each blank. So, let's start with example number 1. So, we are asked to compare si x kay 15. Okay? So, sa unang tingin, mukhang hindi natin makukumpara si x kay 15 dahil unang-una, wala namang measurement si x. But let us try to rely on the given angles. Looking on the given angles, 58 degrees, ang kanyang opposite side is si 15. Itong part na to. Si 57 degrees, ang kanyang opposite side ay si x. Now, if we are going to compare, 58 degrees is bigger than 57 degrees. Kung mas malaki si 58 degrees kay 57 degrees, it follows na itong side na ito, si 15, ay mas mahaba kumpara kay x. Therefore, having said that, the correct inequality symbol in this case is less than. Therefore, x is less than 15. Ulitin ko, dahil mas malaki si 58 degrees kay 57 degrees at the bigger the angle, the longer the opposite side, lumalabas si 15 ay mas mahaba kumpara kay x because malaki yung angle na pinanggalingan ni 15 sa kasong ito. Okay, that is example number 1. Let us have example number 2. Sa kaso naman ng example number 2, we are asked to compare angle VNO with angle CNO. Sir, ang example mo sa amin kanina is puro angles, tapos ko compare yung side. Ganon din sa example number 1. This time, binaliktad. Angle ang kailangan nating i-compare. Ngayon, i-check natin. I-compare natin si angle CNO kay angle VNO. Now, looking on the given figure, CO is 10 and VO is 8. If you are going to compare, segment CO is longer than segment VO based on their measurement. Now, if you are going to check, segment CO ay opposite side ni angle CNO. Ulitin natin. Kung titignan natin yung mga sides, si CO ay 10, si VO ay 8. Si CO ay mas mahaba kumpara kay VO based on the measurement. Now, looking on the given figure, segment CO ay opposite side ni angle CNO, while segment VO is the opposite side of angle VNO. Dahil mas mahaba si CO kay VO, lumalabas na yung angle na pinanggalingan ni CO ay mas malaki kumpara kay angle na pinanggalingan ni 8. Therefore, in this case, the inequality symbol is the measurement of angle VNO is less than the measurement of angle CNO. Bakit? Si angle VNO, ang kanyang opposite side ay si 8. Si angle CNO, ang kanyang opposite side ay si segment CO. Dahil walang measurement yung mga angles, nag-rely tayo sa kanyang mga opposite side. Dahil mas mahaba si CO compare kay VO, lumalabas that angle CNO is much bigger compared to angle VNO. Therefore, the appropriate inequality symbol or the appropriate symbol in this example is less than. The measurement of angle VNO is less than the measurement of angle CNO. That is example number 2. Let us have example number 3. In this case, we are asked to compare segment AS with segment MK. Okay? Ngayon, walang measurement si segment AS at si segment MK. So, sa unang tingin, mukhang mahirap talaga ikumpara. But let us try to rely on the angles. Okay? AS is the opposite side of angle SMA. And angle SMA is 40 degrees. Segment MK, the opposite side of this angle is angle MSK. Ulitin ko ha, si segment AS ay opposite side ni angle AMS, which is 40 degrees. Si segment MK ay opposite side ni angle MSK, which is 25 degrees. Kung ikukumpara natin si angle AMS kay angle MSK, angle AMS is much bigger than angle MSK. Okay? Ikumpara mo naman ang 40 degrees kay 25. Therefore, that 40 degrees is much bigger as compared to 25 degrees. Dahil mas malaki si angle AMS kay angle MSK, lumalabas na yung opposite side ni angle AMS na AS ay mas mahaba kumpara kay segment MK. Therefore, the appropriate symbol that we are going to enter here is segment AS is greater than segment MK. Bakit? Si segment AS ay opposite side nitong 40 degrees at si MK ay opposite side nitong angle na 25 degrees. Dahil mas malaki si 40 degrees, mas mahaba tong AS pag kinumpara kay MK. Kaya AS is greater than MK. So, yun po yung mga examples natin for Hinge Theorem. Okay, naway marami kayong naunawaan at naintindihan sa ating session na ito for week 1. So again, I'm Mr. Jonathan Piroman and thank you and God bless.